so good, I feel so numb.
And now, from the Cave of Wonders and recorded live in the presence of gods, welcome to the Rain Man Show.
All right, hello everybody, welcome. We are live and in charge on the Rain Man Show. My hat was in the way. I kept hitting the microphone. Felt like a belt buckle. You know when you're going down somebody and the belt buckle's in the way, like, oh, I can't move my neck properly. Can you guys relate?
No, I'm not country trash.
All right, so like I said, this is the uncensored format of the show, even though we do whatever we want in the other show, but we have different formats, different styles, different feels for the shows, and this is the uncensored format. Hello, Tony. How are you doing?
Okay, Mike. How about you?
I'm doing good. Andrew?
I am well.
All right, that's great. There is no Thomas today, so I will be speaking, I think, more to you today.
They got weird.
Tony.
You gonna be okay, Andrew? Though I mean, Thomas isn't here, and
it's all right.
They got weirded out. I stared at them for too long.
Weirded out? Why am I not surprised?
All right. Let's not live in the past. New show. Tony.
Yes.
So there's a running poll on Facebook.
Yes.
Saying that you're going to be leaving the show. I was going to cover it on the other show, and I forgot to get into it. But I think it's kind of funny. Let me actually read the post here. On our Facebook page, facebook.com/RainMan was here. See here, Lorenzo wrote, after listening to last week's show, I'm going to have to say that Tony will be the next one to leave the network. He seemed upset about the whole Vegas fucking thing. I'm throwing his name in the ring. Way to go, Mike.
No,
the fish shall live on.
Is this like some sort of like a Deadpool list now that we're gonna start making running bets on who's the next one to drop out?
Well, I know we were talking on the show I don't know, a couple months ago about who's going to be leaving in 2016 because we can't ever go a full year on this network without losing somebody. We almost made it in 2015 until the very last show of the year, Kaylee decided to leave. And I'm like, God damn it, couldn't you have just waited one more show and we could have broke a record?
We should make it a goal. We should make it a goal, or at least like for Lent, they have those Lenten promises.
Yeah.
Like, for my Lenten promise, I will not leave the show.
Okay, well, hold on, let's get into this first, because you may after this.
Oh, okay.
The Lorenzo Chamas then says, way to go, Mike. So he's blaming me for Tony leaving. Now, this is the Rain Man show. So, Lorenzo, would you be happy if I left the show? Way to go, Mike. So I guess they're going to be upset that if you leave the show. Let's see. Then more people start piling on the Michael hate train here. Let's see here. I write, no, Tony will never leave. I just, you won't leave. I know it. I'll control you.
Yeah.
Tony says you want me on that wall. You need me on that wall. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? What does that mean?
You've never seen A Few Good Men?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Ronald Lowe's writes, fuck, I felt the tension in the room. Mike knows how to create a show. Okay, well, he's on my side, I think. He brings things up that he knows will create dialogue and maybe even a little controversy, but that doesn't mean Tony is leaving the show. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I do. I mean,
that's the entire goal and the gist of the show, right?
I am trying to do a show, and it's funny, and somebody had a question, and I figured, hey, why not just discuss this on the air? And listen, yes, there was tension that everybody felt, I'm sure, and guess what? On the on-demand version that probably most of you listen to, I cut a lot of that out. I cut out the part where Tony didn't say anything, I think, for 30 seconds. It was silence in the studio. I kept asking him questions and he said nothing. So you guys didn't even feel the full effect of it.
But I think that I want to at least say, seriously, after the show was over, I immediately wanted to apologize.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Andrew can vouch for me. I just felt that it was handled incorrectly. I know that blows the minds of everybody out there that, oh my God, Tony says that he handled something incorrectly. Yes, I know. This is coming from the guy that incorporates fisting into everyday life. I handled that inappropriately.
No joke. I legitimately thought you were either going to storm out of the studio or just pummel
you looked afraid.
I was like, what in the
Well,
what is happening?
I did not
Mike,
know.
I told you I'm a better actor.
I didn't know he was serious until I looked over at Tony, or I looked over at Andrew, because I can't see Tony.
Yeah.
Like, I have monitors in the way. I can see you barely with my left eye. And I saw your face, and you look legitimately scared.
I was like,
You're like, okay, what's going on here? So when I looked at you, then I looked up at Tony, and I'm like, oh, I think he's might be a little upset. So I didn't know it was that serious. Now, let's see. Billy Blake says Mike loves to rock the boat so much that people fall out. Someone throw Tony a life preserver. Tony says, I don't need a stinking life preserver. Andrew Spindler, yes, you wrote, that's you, Andrew.
Yeah.
You said that you thought that that he was going to punch me. You really thought he was going to punch me?
I legitimately thought that there was going to be beef.
Well, now I'm scared even more. Piper Knight says the award for stirring the shit pot goes to Mike.
There you go.
Yes, thank you. I won an award. Thank you. They love me.
But I think again, just going back to the original point, that's the original premise, or that really is the overall theme of the show.
Yeah, we like to throw we all throw each other under the bus. I mean, Andrew lives under the bus, literally on the show.
Yep.
Hey, look at it this way, also, Mike. I mean, I think Andrew
was a little happy that some of the stress left his shoulders, and went over to Tony. I think he felt a little relieved.
Look at it this way, Mike. All the years that I've been recording with you, I mean, it's been so long. I mean, I've lasted this long. Yeah,
you're like the Energizer Bunny, Tony.
Yeah. I've survived.
I know.
I am last man standing.
You are. You really are. Now, you had your birthday a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
And I feel like a terrible friend because I don't know anybody's birthday, so don't take it personally.
You missed mine,
I thought
too.
you don't even celebrate birthdays.
I don't really, because I think it's silly. But I would like to go out with, like, what is it like on your birthday, Tony? Because I just imagine, like, craziness. Are you just like, because you're kind of
I'm already past that. I am past that, seriously.
So you're more of a homebody than like me? Like, you kind of like, you hang with your family, you might have a drink or something, and then that's the night?
You know, for the last couple of years, every time I look at my birthday, I said, okay.
Your birthday?
Yeah, my birthday. Every time I look back at it, I always say, okay, I've lasted another year. Let's see if I could last another one.
See, you know what? When I think of a birthday and you post, hey, thank you everybody for my birthday, I just think this wild, crazy party that Tony's throwing. That's what I see. Strippers. I see drugs. Like,
those are the
is
old
that
days.
a bad image that I have of you, Tony? Because that's really what I get from you. Like, you're such a nice guy and you're very family oriented, but I also see that when it's time to party, you party.
Oh, a long, long time ago. During the college days, yes, that would be true.
Like, I would like to see what a party is with Tony. Can we do this next year? Can we do a birthday party?
Hey,
can't you see Tony just kind of like... He's throwing the fist up.
Remember, Mike, I'm the guy that brought Dave to a 2 Live Crew concert.
Exactly.
I know how to party.
I want to see what Tony looks like in the club.
I know how to party, and I'm not afraid to bring my African medallion to the next hip-hop club.
I'm going to take you out on your birthday. We're actually going to South Phoenix,
okay.
Which, for those of you that don't know, that is the blackest side of this state you could find.
So I'll wear the Adidas jumpsuit with the black medallion.
Yeah, we will not get out of that club alive.
And I'll have the malt liquor in one hand and like the dollar bills in the other hand.
You play Edward 40 Hands going into the club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I go, "What's up, niggas?"
Oh, come on. Come on.
When was your birthday?
March 9.
How come we're going for reminisce on him, but like mine was on Valentine's Day and we talk shit about me?
Because you're still a rookie.
Fuck you, man.
You're still a rookie.
All right.
Valentine's Day. It's great. Happy birthday to me.
Enough.
Vortex.
So now the most frequently searched term on Pornhub.
Oh,
every year.
Can we guess?
Every year. Yes. Have you guys looked at this article yet?
No.
Okay, good. Now, every year we get these reports. It's like clockwork. Every year around this time, we get the most searched terms on Pornhub or UJizz. Now, let's see. It's broken down into regions based on their most searches, and they've kind of grouped together different states. Okay, now, the majority of the 50 states prefer the same naughty genre, according to a new report via Pornhub. Now, can you guys guess what is the naughty genre that most of the 50 states are looking and searching up. Tony, take a wild guess.
Wild guess.
Yeah, and it really does give you... See, I'm so interested in the psyche of pornography and sexuality. I think it's very interesting to me because the person you're talking to it could be very well looking at pornography, even though you look at the most straight-edge person you know. Guess what they're doing? Guess what they're doing, Tony? They're looking at pornography.
Jerking it.
Now, what is the genre? What would you choose? If you had to choose, what would you think is the most popular genre across the 50 states of this country, of this great country?
I'd say girl on girl.
Okay. Andrew?
Barely legal.
Oh, boy.
Or 18 or teen.
I would leave this country. We're talking about the United States, not what's that?
Not Europe or Asia.
What's the boy toy country?
Thailand?
Thailand?
No.
Ladyboys?
No. Yes, Ladyboys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Thailand.
Thailand.
Yeah.
It's Singapore,
Right.
Thailand.
Yeah. Okay, so check this out. A whopping 30 states share the same most searched term on Pornhub, according to a new analysis conducted by Voactive in partnership with the highly trafficked Smut site. The results, which were pulled from state-to-state searches through January 2016, found lesbian to be the most frequently sought after video genre.
Called it.
Wow.
I'm looking at this graphic
if you look
and I am really disturbed with some of these states now.
We're going to get into it. Now, Oregon, California, New Mexico, Arizona, Texas, and what's that little country? It's backwards with a little peepee that goes on top. It looks like right next to
Florida.
Not Florida. The other one that looks like Florida. Mini Florida. It's upside down on our side, the West Coast. Idaho?
Idaho, yeah.
Idaho.
So it's basically
That's how I learned geography in school.
The upside down Florida with the penis on top.
we're talking most.
Yes, that's how I learned geography. I put that on my flashcards in elementary school.
So we're
upside
talking
down
about
Florida with the little peepee.
So we're looking at the graphic, and it's like the entire Southwest and the western half of the United States is into girl and girl action.
Yeah. Now, do you think that's because of homophobic behavior? Like, hey, I don't want to see a penis. Because
Probably.
when I was younger, I looked more at lesbian porn because of that. Like, I really want to look at a guy's penis. Eventually, my perspective into sexuality and pornography changed drastically, and I didn't care. And now lesbian porn is kind of boring to me. Like, I need to, like, the whole purpose of looking at porn is to pretend you're that person, right? To pretend you're plowing the chick. You can't really do that if you're watching a girl scissor each other. Because guess what? I'm not scissoring a chick with my ass cheeks.
That would get messy.
Oh, dear God.
Okay, so part of the, let's see, we have, what states are, do they have it broken down? Oh, I have to actually know states. Oh, come on.
Heaven
Pornhub.
forbid.
We simmer down. Okay, the stepsister seems to be another big one, particularly in Montana. And let me see if I got this right, Andrew. North Dakota, South Dakota.
No, that's Wyoming.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wyoming.
But stepsister is also big in my home state of Minnesota.
Okay, so Wyoming, Montana, Minnesota, Maine, I want to say, like that area.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is all into stepsister pornography.
And Ohio.
And Ohio. So that says something about these people in these areas. I'm not judging. I'm just saying it says something like the psyche. It's kind of interesting to see psychologically how all these regions are grouped together.
It's telling me that the hillbillies moved north.
So stupid. Well, no, the Bible Belt into lesbian porn. Gay sex. The Bible Belt is into gay sex.
Yeah, the heartland. America's heartland is looking for muff.
Now, what state is... What's the state above Texas? It's
Oklahoma.
And then the one before that? What's cartoon porn? What's that one?
That's Nebraska?
Nebraska. That's what I was about to say. Okay. They're into cartoon porn in Nebraska.
Don't forget Vermont.
And Vermont.
Or is that Connecticut?
That's
I can't remember.
Vermont.
I think
I
that's
see
Vermont.
Tennessee and
Louisiana is black and ebony porn.
and Arkansas.
And Arkansas, which that would kind of make sense, right? Because that's a high population of black, right?
Alabama's also ebony.
The deep south. Three of those
I thought-
states are into black or
I said, I don't want to look at no white bitches. See, I would assume they would be looking at white bitches. I mean, I thought the stereotype is black dudes love a big, curvy white bitch.
You think about this, Mike. You know, like the South, they'll have like the white trash, and you know, like
Oh, I love some white trash.
But maybe you know those white folk, those white crackers down in the South. They got this really like deviant sort of thinking that you know, I don't like the black, but I really like to fuck them.
Jesus Christ. That's how the mentality of a lot of white racist people are that.
Yeah,
I mean, look what happened during the days in this country where we had slavery.
Now,
you would have slave masters having sex with the black chicks and having kids. It was a it wasn't a rare thing. It wasn't it was something that actually happened.
now
Go ahead, what are you
I
saying?
gotta say that there's only one state that went for Asian.
Was there really?
Yeah.
What state was? I didn't see it.
The
Hawaii.
Asian Pacific state.
Well, that would kind of make sense.
That sort of makes
Yeah,
sense.
since we're going with assumptions.
But see, I would assume people are into things that they don't see all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something that you don't see is what you fantasize about. I would assume.
How often they're
see
on an
two chicks-
island by themselves? You know, they probably like say, "Wow, this another white chick shows up." You know, from the mainland. You know,
I actually think that's really cute.
Wait, what?
That the
What?
Asian Pacific
Don't use
countries
that word, cute.
is
What?
into Asians. I think that's really cute.
that's
don't
really
use that word.
disturbing. Yeah, when you say cute,
Yeah, don't use that word.
Yeah, I'm creeped out. Yeah.
Don't use that word.
So dumb.
Do I have to sit next?
I'm
to
going to go
him?
to delete that out.
Are we live?
Yes. It's so stupid. All right. So Roxana Venetia, how you say your name? I don't know.
Sure.
Busty bisexual weather girl who accidentally flashed on live TV reveals even more. Now, this girl is a thing, and that's the thing that you realize that's what a lot of these weather girls are doing nowadays, Tony.
She's bisexual.
Doesn't that make it better too, doesn't
I
it?
know.
Like she needs woman love, but in the end of the day, she needs a penis. And that's hot. The fact that she needs a penis, she can't let it go.
So when she says like it's going to be hot and moist, she really means it.
All right, so Roxana, busty bisexual weather girl who accidentally flashed on live TV, reveals even more. She's been plucked from obscurity to become a worldwide hit thanks to perverted men like us. Inviable assets and her willingness to strip off, but what else does she do?
Have you ever
A lot
seen?
of these weather girls
Yeah.
are doing this because it's a quick way. First off, you have millions of people or thousands of people tuning into your show for the weather. And what's a quick way to get a following? Start becoming a sexual icon on the news. And that's something you see a lot within the California area. You're seeing it a lot. Okay, Southern California, Mexico are the two biggest locations that do these types of things. They really, really up it up. And it's not the programmers that are doing it. It's these women who willingly want to kind of boost their career in a way and show the assets.
It makes me wonder, you know, like because I'm assuming you gotta have like a meteorology degree or something like that, like study for meteorologists.
If you're front facing, no. If you're doing the actual math behind it, yes.
Yeah, it makes me wonder, all these hot chicks are going out for these college courses?
Now, meet 25-year-old Roxana. Now, we have some video. I will post it on our website, rainmanshow.com. When it comes to getting pulses raising, the UK could take some lessons from Romania. Now, I'm not going to lie, dude. Now,
I'm not even listening.
she's doing the weather, okay? And she's doing jumping jacks. And her boobs fall out of her.
Well, she's
shirt.
a big fitness advocate, too, isn't she?
She's
Oh, bravo,
She's amazing.
bravo.
Why are you taking us? Don't derail it.
Yes.
She's amazing. Don't derail. We don't
Look at her Instagram. It's even more amazing.
Hold on. You're ruining it for me. I want to ease myself into this topic and the video. Okay.
This is Andrew talking.
Slow down, Andrew. Let me slowly. I don't like to rush things, Andrew. I like to take my time.
Can't you just spit on it and get it over with?
Let me take my time. All right. So So she's also in this is basically a montage video. They're showing her now doing like an exercise video. And the whole thing is her boobs just flopping all over the place. They're in a shirt, but they're flopping all over the place. Is she even wearing a bra?
No. Who cares?
Hey, I wish Maggie, are you around the studio? Maggie, to the principal's office. Maggie's got me. I'm going to ask her a question because first off, that looks painful. If I were to strip naked, Tony.
Yes.
Go on.
And maybe we can do it right now just as a test. Strip naked and jump around and without any underwear. Obviously, we're naked. And we allow our balls to flop everywhere. It kind of hurts. It's not comfortable.
You're asking the wrong guy. You'll have to ask Andrew.
Specifically, if you're erect, again, this is the Uncensored Show, so bear with me, everybody who doesn't like this type of stuff. If you're erect, your penis gets heavier. The blood is in it. It's heavy. And if you start trying to jump around, it hurts. Now, Maggie, look at this video here. You are here. Let me give you. Can you grab the mic, the wireless mic? Yeah, right there. Let me turn it on. Go and say something for the audience. Oh, Jesus. Say something. Myself really good. Again. Oh, hold on. Let me turn it on.
I can't even hear you.
It's not I hear myself really good.
She's using a binder at the gym.
Okay, go over there so I don't hear you on my mic. Okay, here at Rain Man Show.
Watch the video.
Oh, okay. Okay, so on this video, is this type of things painful? Because I'm going to go ahead and let everybody know, if they don't know, you have big boobs.
I have giant titties.
Yeah, she has big boobs. She hides them. I always look at her as like, can you please just show them once in a while? Like, let people know what I can get into. Like, I'm not selfish. Let other people see.
He's celebrating. He's
yes,
celebrating.
And then sell the pictures to Gawker. So stupid. All right. Does that hurt?
Yes, that is very painful.
Talk a little bit louder in the mic.
It is very, very painful to have them bounce like that, and it looks like the bra that she is wearing isn't very supportive. So,
like that doesn't seem fun. And now this is an exercise video. This is an actual exercise video. This cannot be comfortable. But I don't care. Her comfort is my discomfort in my pants.
Really putting it on.
Very uncomfortable. Like, that's just a lot of effort, right?
Yeah. And painful. I want to hold on to my boobs right now looking at it.
It's like when you see a dude get kicked in the nuts. Like, we feel the pain.
Yeah.
I know where you're coming from.
So this entire video is just her doing exercises.
I mean, it's more for the males or women who are into that kind of thing, but it's totally for show.
Like, that wouldn't be comfortable, would it?
No. Nope. I'm holding on to my boobs right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Oh, and there's pictures of her. Okay, thank you, Maggie. I don't want you around when I'm perverted. There's pictures around. There's pictures on this site, so I'm going to post this whole entire website here. Her making out with chicks. This is the douche segment of the show.
Yep. Here's the 51%.
My
she is
God.
the greatest weather girl on the planet.
My God.
Nude weather and stuff like
she
this.
She could make up weather right now for some like far off distant planet. It would be relevant.
You know what? I don't understand the psychology of certain women like this. Like, God bless them, and God bless them.
Yes.
God bless them. However,
Amen.
Even
Amen,
if I was
brother.
a dude that was let's say I was super hot, good looking, buff dude with perfect abs, I would never walk around flaunting it in such a manner where your legs are spread open. Like, what is that about? What is that about? We need to get a psychologist on this show because I would love to understand that. Like, what makes it? I mean, it has to be more than insecurity, right? Because she can't be insecure, right? With a body like that, she can't be insecure. Just taking pictures like that to me seems so uncomfortable, and it's trying too hard. But listen, try hard, try harder.
How did the Kardashians do it?
So stupid. But they don't do stuff like this, though. I mean, yeah, she did a sex tape, but, you know, who knows? Who knows? You guys hear about this Oscar organizers that are meeting they're going to be they are to meet with Ang Lee and George Takei. Actually, I think this news article might be a bit dated, so they probably have already met. But Oscar organizers to meet with Ang Lee and George Takei over racial stereotyping. Yes, guys.
Over
you know,
what?
almost a month later after the Oscars have aired, there's still controversy surrounding the Oscars. And, I mean, you have Ang Lee upset, along with George Takei, upset with the jokes that Chris Rock did about the Asian children and their iPhones. And George Takei, I love him. Okay, that's Sulu from Star Trek. Very intelligent, smart man. Ang Lee is obviously has a high IQ.
Overly sensitive.
Can
people.
you not understand the actual joke that Chris Rock put together? I don't have the audio right now, but Chris Rock's joke about the iPhone and bringing out the Asians was actually to show the fact that how most of America takes advantage of these Asian children. That was the whole point. He said, hey, if you're upset right now that I'm bringing out Asian children, why don't you tweet about it on the phones that these Asian kids made for you? Because the whole thing is that these children are in sweatshops in other countries making these products for us, and we don't complain about that. That was the entire point. He was actually making a joke to prove an agenda. And instead of seeing that, oh, wow, he has a point, and he's actually on our side, they decide to attack as a joke. Also, I guess Sacha Baron Cohen. Yeah, Cohen. Sacha Baron Cohen, the actor and comedian, he made a joke pertaining to the size of Asians' genitalia.
Oh, God.
And they're upset because it's a stereotype that Asians have small penises. And you know what I say, Tony and Andrew? I say, listen, Ang Lee, if you're upset about it, whip out your dick. Prove us wrong. Prove us wrong. If you're unhappy with this stereotype, then whip your penis out and say, look, it's not true. It's not a true stereotype. That's what I would do. If somebody accused me of something that I'm not, what I would do is I'd prove them wrong by showing them.
Welcome to today's society. Oversensitivity.
Yeah. I just think it's kind of ridiculous. I'm like, you guys are in the entertainment business. Oscars are part of the entertainment business.
Mike, in a way.
And we're all putting together jokes, right? It's jokes. That's all it is. It's humor, guys. No one's insulting anybody. It's jokes. And we've been doing it from the dawn of time. Can you imagine if we just quit having a sense of humor and we quit joking? It would be a very boring world, would it not?
Yeah. Well, Mike, I mean, after they're done with Ang Lee and George Takei, then who's going to step up for the Mexicans?
I know.
Who's going to step up for the Native Americans?
Yes.
Who's going to step up for...
Who will do this?
Yeah.
Because I will not.
Yeah.
Anyways, Andrew, why are you so quiet over there?
I'm just waiting for somewhere that I can jump in.
You can jump in at any time. Wherewhitepeople.com was actually a
Here
link.
You go. Here you go, Andrew. Here you go.
It was a link that I forgot the name. I apologize. One of our listeners sent us this link and asked us to talk about it. Wherewhitepeople.com founders say their dating site is not racist. And we are going to go around the room and we're going to discuss this and figure out whether or not it truly is racist or not. The niche dating websites such as ChristianMingle.com, OurTime.com, BlackPeopleMeet.com are helping users weed out their dating pools. But there is a new site that has been but there's a new site that has many questions how fair or how far preferences can go until they are considered offensive. Here, I got a news article here or news audio.
Story about a very different kind of search for love. Online dating has become increasingly sophisticated. You can now filter by age, gender, eye color, body weight, and race. But has a new site called Where White People Meet crossed the line? Here's ABC's Gloria Riviera.
You're the person I want to spend my whole life with.
While the Bachelor finale makes it look like a fairy tale on TV,
Will you marry me?
Yes.
for many, finding love online can easily turn into a nightmare.
So this is my profile.
Just ask Dawn Fraser.
And I've had horrible, ridiculously bad dates.
But getting someone to respond to her messages, let alone go on a date, has proven to be a challenge.
Some people do distinguish that they only want a white person or they only want Asian.
She's one of many women who say that winning the game of online dating may all come down to the color of your skin.
I know as a black woman in this online dating world, it's going to meet many more people in order to just get a typical response that a person not of color might get on a normal day.
In fact, the dating giant OkCupid says their numbers indicate that their male users were less likely to message black women, and women were more like black and Latino men. But there's a new site that has many questioning how exact preferences can be. WhereWhitePeopleMeet.com.
First come to the first page. It's pretty much like every other dating website out there.
Sam and Jody Russell are the masterminds behind the 2-month-old dating site, launching the business with this billboard in their hometown of Salt Lake City, Utah, a region more than 90% white.
Where white people meet, the name alone. Did you expect a little bit of backlash?
We counted on that. That was part of our marketing plan.
You knew it would be controversial.
We did. We knew it had to be.
The billboard causing such offense, the city made them take it down.
I thought white people met everywhere.
The first question I asked was, is this for real?
I wanted a gal who shares my passion for Celine Dion.
The site may have been the butt of many late-night jokes.
I thought we already had a place where white people meet. Isn't that The Bachelor? But
it also encapsulated the controversy surrounding race and online dating.
As the creators of this site, you guys have been personally accused of being racist.
We're not racist at all, without question. Our lifestyle shows it, the things we do, the people we associate with, the way we conduct ourselves each and every day proves it.
They say the site does too. Users are not required to check a white racial preference, nor are they kicked off for not being white, even though the name would suggest otherwise. But in the over $1 billion industry, being very specific is becoming the norm. Nowadays, sites are going the extra mile.
Honestly, I don't see a problem with this.
Neither do I.
I mean, we cannot become so overly sensitive about certain things and inclusive to where if we become, because the whole thing now is to be inclusive. But if you're looking for someone to date and you're not into a black person, I mean, just like you wouldn't go up to that person in a bar, you would probably go to the white person next to them if that's what you're into, and vice versa. If a black dude is into an Asian chick or a black chick, he's not going to go seeking them out on dating sites. The black dude's more apt to going to an Asian dating site and say, hey, I'm into Asian chicks because that's what I'm into. Is he racist? I think they're providing a service for another demographic that's out there for people who want to date white people. I don't think it's racist. I mean, I'm not into Asian girls. Does that make me racist? I'm speaking like for real. I love Asian women. I think they're very, very attractive, but I'm not into them.
No.
I'm more into Hispanic and Irish chicks. That's what I like. Irish chicks with red hair or Hispanic chicks. That's my preference. Does that make me racist?
No.
No, it makes me, that's what I'm into.
Yeah.
What I'm into. Andrew, go ahead.
There is another, first off, there's a multitude of niche dating sites, farmer sites, Jewish sites, stuff like that. But the most prevalent one, in my opinion, is blackpeoplemeet.com.
Yeah.
It's the same sort of shit where it's
and
like,
you get nothing on that one. There is no controversy surrounding the black dating sites. It's been around forever. But as soon as, and again, you know, I'm not white, I'm Mexican, but I could definitely see that there's a huge bias nowadays towards white people. It's, hey, if you're a middle-aged white person, you have absolutely no voice. You suck, and you're automatically racist if you don't act like you're inclusive of every single thing.
Yeah.
It's a shame. It's a shame.
The first thing that you get when you
Andrew, how do you feel how do you feel growing up in a world where white people are bad? You like that?
It's bullshit. I mean, everybody's bad.
You
regardless.
are bad, Andrew.
I know. I'm sorry.
You're horrible. I blame you for everything.
Father
Obama
Jamal,
was right.
I'd like to confess, please. I'd like to
confess your white ways.
Baby eater.
Andrew. Confess your white ways, my brother, and let me take you to the promised land.
I confess. I'm a white motherfucker.
God has condemned your white skin
Amen.
To live in hell for all eternity.
Amen.
This is going to sound terrible.
You must repent. Repent. I have been baptized in the blood of white people.
Been baptized in Kool-Aid.
The only way I have been saved by our Lord and Savior, who's actually black.
Obama?
I will judge you for the color of your skin, Andrew. Confess your sins, my dear brother, and only then can you come to the promised land with me, a land flowing with milk and honey and ebony black bitches.
Now get on your knees.
And start sucking. For no reason. I'm still waiting for you to confess.
I don't even know how to confess. I've never confessed before. I don't even know how to go with the bit.
He's never
I've
confessed
never
his
confessed
sins.
before. I've never.
Brother Mike, he has never confessed his sins.
Please show me the way of confession.
You need to, first off, my dear brother.
Yes.
You need
to accept
shed.
Tell me what I need.
You need to shed your skin.
Shed it.
Metaphorically, you are now going to be considered black or Asian.
Do I have to move to the projects because my middle suburbia home that I'm living is really nice?
You were obviously battling your white racistness with that comment. Not all black people live in the projects.
You will have to learn Ebonics.
That's your white privilege.
But
talking,
Thomas
Andrew.
isn't here. How am I
Your
supposed
white privilege. Your white privilege laughter.
Check it. It's in the box. I got the marker. I'm just check.
The one true God who only loves black people.
Is it the Kool-Aid Man?
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby.
White God died. 2012.
White God died.
Black God lives. Black God lives.
So is Bush white God?
Yes.
Don't go nowhere. The Rain Man Show will be right back.
Have you ever wanted something so bad that you do just about anything for it? Well, that's exactly how we feel about you. That's right. AdamandEve.com wants you so bad. We're giving you 10 free gifts with your first order. You heard me right. That's 10 free gifts to spice up your love life. First, you'll get a sexy surprise for her. Second, an adventurous toy for him. And third, a little something we know you'll both enjoy. Plus, you'll get 6 full-length adult movies on DVD. And number 10, free shipping on your entire order. That's 10 free gifts for you shy types who've never tried Adam and Eve before. Just go to AdamandEve.com and select any one item. It could be an adventurous new toy, a sexy piece of lingerie, or anything you desire. Just enter offer code DEAL30 at checkout and you'll get all 10 free gifts, including free shipping. That's offer code DEAL30. That's DEAL 30 at AdamandEve.com.
Welcome back. You're listening to The Rain Man Show on Rain Man Digital with your host, Michael Flores.
Caused and
all right.
People had to get.
You have cool friends.
Yeah, I know. Fucking great, right? So I get back home from vacation because it was spring break, and I log on to Facebook and I see that she had posted this picture, and I'm like, hey, just real quick, you guys do know that the authorities are looking for the people who shut down a public road.
And she's posting pictures of it?
And she's posting pictures of it, of fucking her with the rest of the fucking people that says, dump the Trump, get Trump out of the fucking states. And stuff. Just like on and on and on. Yeah. And I'm like, hey, you realize they're looking for you, right? She's like, oh, tee, no, I had no idea. Deleted the post, deleted everything that she'd ever posted about organizing that event.
So she's not even a true protester.
No, she's a piece of shit is what she is.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. You're telling me that I can shut down
Can I tag her in this show?
You're telling
Andrew
me that
Spindler says, at so-and-so. What's her name?
I will say it as Jess.
Don't be a puss.
I will not say it last
Andrew,
name.
you just gave shit to her that she deleted her post, and then you're not even man enough to say her name.
Because I don't remember her last name.
You are a freaking pansy. All right, what else does it say? What else do you say?
It's just
what
bullshit.
else? I think we're in the news right now.
So you're telling me that it's okay for me to shut down Jesse Brown. There. You're telling me it's okay for me to shut down a public... No. Well, I haven't actually looked at... She used to be really, really hot. She has great tits.
All right.
She used to be really
I haven't actually looked at her lately, Jesse.
Okay. Did you
if you're listening,
hear what Andrew just said? Andrew said, no, she's not. Wait a second. She used to be hot. She has really great tits. You changed your tune 3 times.
It looks like someone's going to be unfriended.
All right, you know what? I think we are going to do some news today. We have a few topics to get to. Why don't you? Are you ready to go, Andrew?
Hold on. Yeah, no, she's still cute.
All right. Send me
I'm
your
ready.
picture. Send me your picture.
Yeah?
I'm going to prank call her. Go ahead. Jump into the news. I don't have
we're jumping?
I have no music for
No music.
you today.
Okay, so let's start us off with
It's
a
a
little
shit show.
Let's start the shit show off with a little bit of death, like we have to again. I guess for some reason. KFC chicken eating contest canceled in Indonesia after a competitor chokes to death.
Good.
Yeah, it's fucking great, right? And now I'm all salty. A nationwide chicken eating contest at a fast food outlet, KFC, in Indonesia has been canceled after a contestant choked to death on a chicken wing. Freddy Jayadi, age 45, died after attempting to eat 3 wings in under 5 minutes at the restaurant in West Jakarta. First off, that's not that difficult to do.
So death by choking the chicken?
Yeah, exactly.
Mr. Jayetta was taken to a hospital after beginning to choke on his 3rd wing. He drank water to try to stop, but later collapsed and was pronounced dead by paramedics. The Eat or Treat contest offered a prize of 1 billion rupiah, or 5,263 pounds.
Do you think this man's okay, or should we keep on going with this contest? I'm not sure.
Got all these
He is
here
coughing
anyway.
a lot. Should someone check his airway?
He's turning blue.
Or should we just continue with this contest? Sir, are you okay? Oh, he wants you to pat his back. Pat his back.
Attaboy.
Pat his back. Pat his back.
Attaboy.
He's dead.
Hey, so that means the winner of the contest is you.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, what else is to say?
The entire competition, which ran across 239 KFC outlets across Java and Bali, have now been canceled by organizers O2 Asion. A statement from the firm says, "We are fully supporting the Jayardi family as well as cooperating with inquiries from the authorities." The company said the event was organized solely by them. Abdul Wahab, public relations. Abdul Wahab.
Is he a terrorist? I'm just saying.
Public relations officer for KFC Indonesia says, "We provided the venue. That was the deal we had with the organizer."
Probably a terrorist attack. Probably made the guy choke to death.
Let's see. He said that before the contest began, participants signed a letter declaring that they were healthy. The grand final of the contest was scheduled to take place in July, and the eventual winner would have stood to win £267,000.
Wow.
What part of the world was this in? Indonesia?
Indonesia.
There's a KFC out there?
Oh, dude, KFC is global.
Hey, there's a KFC in the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I don't know why.
They're also awaiting autopsy results just in case.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. What else do we have in the news?
Toronto attacker said Allah told him to stab soldiers. Got the enunciation wrong on that. It's okay, though, because Ayanal Hassani Ali, age 27, has been charged with attempted murder, aggravated assault, and assault with a weapon, and possession of a dangerous weapon. So nobody died in this incident. Thank God. But the attack took place in a government office building on Monday, more than 2 years after Islamists killed 2 soldiers in Ottawa and rural Quebec.
He was hoping to get killed and get those virgins.
I wonder if it worked.
Well, apparently not. He went to jail.
We should contact him in the netherworld.
He's going to wish to be dead after he gets his ass in jail.
Oh, he's not dead?
No. Nobody died in this incident.
Oh, he failed then. He failed Allah. You're supposed to die.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, this guy's a failure.
Horrible jihadist.
He's going to get negative virgins when he gets up there.
He'll get ugly ones. He'll get ugly ones.
He'll just get
his penis is going to shrink.
He'll just get nerds in their mom's basements with pimple and glasses. Look at me. Ali is alleged to have entered the building and, without provocation, stabbing a soldier in the arm at the reception desk, then sought to wound a second soldier before he was subdued.
So he was trying to wound them?
Maybe?
What's this guy's name?
Ayanal Hassan Ali.
Ayanal, this is Muhammad. You have failed. You have failed your gods. Now your punishment you will not earn 10. How many virgins?
72, I think.
I don't even know my own religion.
A lot. There will be a lot of virgins.
You will not get virgins. What you will get is an innie. Your penis will be shrunken down because you failed Allah. This is the Prophet Muhammad. Everything I say is true. You will have an innie in the afterworld. You know what an innie is, right? It's an extra small penis. That's what you get for not dying.
So dumb.
I am so glad Muslims aren't listening to this show.
I mean, they might be. They were. There might not be anymore.
If they were, then we'd all be probably pretty dead.
I am not talking to all Muslims.
Oh.
I am talking to only the radical Muslims.
That's where they get you.
The Islamists. The Islamists who fail their job. And when they're supposed to blow up, the easiest targets in the world are arguably...
Oh, my God.
arguably, the easiest targets in the world are Canadians. I mean, they are the most passive people in the world. And he couldn't even succeed. And for that, he will have an innie for the rest of his eternal life.
Assalamu alaikum.
Allah samakum. I don't even know what that means. Did I even say it right?
I don't know either.
This Muhammad does not know his own religion.
Assalamu alaikum.
All right, what else does it say?
Let's see. I lost it. He appears to have acted alone.
Andrew, you lost it.
I did.
You will receive an innie in your life.
It is time to move on to the next article.
Yeah, what else? What else do we have?
Infidel!
AC/DC singer Brian Johnson was kicked to the curb by the band. And indeed, it was a dirty deed.
Oh, my God. That's the worst.
I can't take credit for that one. I want to, but I can't.
All right. So the lead singer?
Yeah, AC/DC split with Brian Johnson, their lead singer of 36 years, last week because of hearing problems.
Then it ain't AC/DC anymore.
Yeah, I mean, you can't replace that guy's voice. That voice is AC/DC.
Wasn't it a replacement?
That's I think before they got big.
Okay.
They might have had one, correct me if I'm wrong, listeners, tweet us at Rainman was here or Michael_Flores and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they might have had one album and it was a hit. But then the lead singer, I want to say died, and then they replaced him with this guy.
That sounds right. Yeah, that sounds right.
So, all right. So what does it say?
He last week because of hearing problems that could cause the Australian to have total hearing loss. But Johnson saying, what?
What the hell?
Close friend Jim Brewer sang a different tune on the most recent episode of his podcast. Not my plug. The Metal in Me. Brewer recounted a recent conversation he had with the singer, highlighted by Johnson explaining he was kicked to the curb by AC/DC. He, Johnson, said that he called and let them know, hey, this is what the doctor said, but let's try to figure this out. Let's see what's going on here. I don't think it's bad as he said it is. Literally, the next day in the press, it was Brian Johnson tour canceled, loses hearing.
That's insane. He is you can't get rid of the lead singer.
Not the same.
Yeah, that's bizarre to me. Hopefully they change their tune. Because I mean, if he's not in, AC/DC is done.
Yeah,
they're not gonna at this point of the game. They're not gonna, look for a new lead singer.
What happened with Journey when they replaced their singer? Was that because of a loss?
I don't know. I don't even know. What else do we have in the news? We have time for one more topipic.
We have one more. I'm gonna
topic.
Make it good. Make it good, Andrew.
How about a sex robot?
Oh,
I know, right? A shocking, tiny sex robot, which looks like a schoolgirl.
Oh.
Is on sale for £770 and comes delivered in a coffin.
I need to order this.
Wait, time
immediately.
out.
Yep.
Time out. A robot, underage, and dead.
Man, this world. This is why.
This is why we want to kill all of you. Because of these disgusting fetishes that defile Allah.
There is no God.
Oh, there is a God.
No.
And I'm going to punish you
No,
hard.
there is no God if this is what we've created.
That's terrifying. Sex toy makers have developed a tiny robot doll that looks...
I mean, we want virgins, but not underage virgins in coffins. Asalaka make 'em, Ikamaka.
What country is this from?
This is... Let's see. Here, let's get to that. It's probably later down, but...
Come on, read the news.
I'm reading.
Oh my God.
He's reading it to himself.
The sick doll, which is custom made to suit the needs of its owner, comes delivered, wrapped up like a mummy in a wooden style box that looks set for burial.
Jeez.
And it's wearing a black dress as if it's in mourning.
Oh, the tiny black dress. That's always sexy.
It's cute, except for when it's on a 12-year-old. Weighing just 4 stones and measuring 2 foot 4 inches tall. The doll invented by a Chinese company. There you go.
Oh.
Sheng Yi
What's wrong with your people, Tony?
They're not my people. Fuck that, man. What the hell? I'm Filipino. These are Chinamen that need to be blown up.
Okay.
I mean, a variety of dolls are available, I guess, so that's a good thing, I suppose, with various hair colors, skin colors, and eye colors.
Are any of them over the height of 2 feet and look like they're maybe in their 20s at least?
No, because the dolls are marketed to be small and are marketed for men.
Wow.
Created in Guangdong, China.
I would love to know and talk to somebody who bought this doll. And then I will murder them, stab them in the throat, and bury them in a shallow grave.
Their shipping speed is actually pretty
because you gotta realize that if somebody is into this, they're a pedophile. I mean, you have to be, right?
When are they gonna issue Order 66 on these people?
Exactly. It needs to be done. What else does it say, Andrew?
The website.
Do we have an
Chinese
order form someplace? I might want to get one for testing, for beta testing.
The Silicon Small Sex Dolls is our unique design on the market in 2016. Sex dolls with hot Japanese pure girl, female real sex doll robot for man.
It's not real if I can't fist it.
Directly translated. But they can provide a video of a real sex doll for your reference. So this is actually rather timely because Japan just literally 3 or 4 days ago ruled that cartoon drawings of underage girls is considered
pedophilia.
And that's big because there's a big culture over there about the sexy tiny girls.
Okay, let me say my piece on this, and it's going to be controversial.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't condone, obviously, I think if you know me, I don't condone pedophilia in the least. It's the most, I would have no problem someone giving me a gun and say, hey, shoot this pedophile. I would do it.
Yes.
I would do it. But this isn't pedophilia. Does it say something about that person? Yes. Now, I had this discussion with somebody already about this topic, and now there has been research done that since the popularity of porn has grown drastically in the last 20 years, you know what has gone down drastically? Sex-related violent crimes.
Yep.
Because people are now able to, if they do have some weird, awkward fetish or something that may not be considered natural or normal, guess what? The internet provides the pornography and the material for them. Therefore, they're not doing these, heinous crimes. And they can act out their sick fetishes and fantasies through this visual medium of porn that's not real. Now, I'm not saying pedophilia or child porn should be legalized. Never. I would never say that. But this is a fake doll. And if this disgusting habit and this disgusting doll allows somebody, if by Joe Schmo in China, if Antoine Fuquan in China is a pedophile at heart, and he's no longer raping children because he has this doll, then I say that's a win. If this doll prevents him from raping children, then I say it should be fine.
Absolutely.
And same thing with the drawings. If they're drawings and they're art, I don't think it's art, but if it's drawings and it's allowing people to get out their weird fetishes out, and it's preventing people from raping children, then I think it should be allowed. But I'm not saying now drawings are fake. They're renditions of your mind, manifestations of your imagination. But that does not cross over to child pornography in any way. That should not be allowed. So if that makes any sense. There's a consenting adult doing something with a doll. If it's not consenting with another person, then obviously it's wrong. Yeah. What else does it say?
A few bonus points.
Oh, bonus?
I know, right?
Okay.
The dolls have a metal skeleton, deliver in 5 business days with drop shipping services.
Jesus Christ.
Does Amazon, will they deliver this to you via drone?
Can I use my Prime account?
Free shipping. The
Do
dolls
they accept PayPal?
Yes.
The dolls heat up to 37.5 degrees, and I'm assuming that's Celsius. It'd be terrifyingly cold. But here's the biggest draw.
Mm-hmm.
They have built-in USB.
Oh, wow, cool. Then I can charge my phone while I'm fisting it. I could charge all my electronic stuff while I'm fisting.
Oh, my
Perfect.
God.
Well, you're going to fist the doll?
Yeah.
How low have you sunk, Tony?
Low? Really? Really? Mr.
You can't find a living, breathing being to fist. You have to go doll style.
All right, we got to go. We must go. We must wrap this show up before it gets any worse. Thank you, everybody, for listening. RainmanShow.com, iTunes, and Stitcher. Search Rain Man. Leave us reviews on iTunes and Stitcher. Thank you so much, everybody, and good night.
Sabal Smith, 2016.
Thank you for listening to The Rain Man Show with Michael Flores and co-hosts Tony Sabal, Kaylee Norris, and Thomas Cowley, with audio guru Dustin Lucas. Produced by Michael Flores and Dustin Lucas. The Rain Man Show is a Cazador Productions and Rain Man Digital broadcast production. For everything Rain Man, go to RainmanShow.com.